Welcome back, you beautiful people. Spring, what best way to kick off this beautiful season with a 2-day bike packing trip in Wiltshire. I'm off to go and get my friend Owen from the train station in Bradford-On-Avon. Let's go. I can't wait. Right, first things first, I'm gonna meet Owen right here, a new member of the GMBN team. Cannot wait to go out riding with him. Now, I found this route. It's about 100 miles, give or take. It's gonna take 2 days, and it's about 4,600 feet of climbing. Now, it's gonna be a good experience to do this with Owen, and I can't wait to do it with him. Owen, you ready for this?
I'm not sure.
No. 2 days with some British history, some beautiful landscape, and what a way to spend it with you. You ready?
I think so, yeah.
Straight. Let's go straight to the canal.
Right,
Don't
okay,
fall
cool.
in. Riding along gravel trails through peaceful countryside, admiring thatched villages and quiet lanes. Wildlife spotting along idyllic canal towpaths, and exploring some of Britain's most historical sites. Wiltshire is truly a slice of bike-packing paradise. It's crazy what you can find on your doorstep. This is a 2-day route starting off in Bradford-On-Avon. Takes you on a 100-mile loop, which is roughly 160 kilometers, through the heart and south of the country, divided into two 50-mile loops, or 80 kilometers, with a stopover in the historic and charming town of Amesbury. Well, let's just say we're staying in a modern hotel, the Holiday Inn. That's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's rad, eh?
The amount of dirt they had to shift to do all of this. Crazy.
But it saved them so much time. Even though it took like a day to get through, saved them a heap.
What, offloading, getting on a cart.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
taking upstream if there was just like a waterfall. Wow.
Well, no, there was no water through here. I think
there
this is
wasn't.
to avoid.
No,
Yeah. So that's why it was so clever. So, yeah.
Well, talk about that. Let's go and look at some information about this and give you a little bit more in-depth on this whole thing. Whew. Caen Hill is the longest continuous straight of locks in the country, completed in 1810.
By John Rennie.
Not Brunel.
Yeah. John Rennie developed these as a solution to climbing the steep hill. It rides of 237 feet in 2 miles. That's 72 metres in 3.2 kilometres. 16 locks, known as Caen Hill, form part of 29 locks of the Devizes Flight. They're the last stretch of the Kennet and Avon Canal to be completed. Each of the side ponds holds 1 million gallons of water.
Wow, that's a lot, and it's 29, not 27.
Oh, 2 more. Yeah, let's not lie about your age.
Matter.
Yeah.
Anyway, should we crack on along this canal?
Yeah, I feel like we've got more to do.
And get into the Salisbury Plains. Time for lunch, Owen.
Oh, thank God.
Lunch it.
Oh.
Lunch it. Pizzas, yeah?
Oh, nice.
Pineapple belong on a pizza?
Yeah, of course it does. Says who?
The Italians.
But it's not like they invented pizza.
Should we crack on?
Yeah, indeed. Interesting fact about flint. It's not obsidian. But obsidian is so sharp, up until the mid-80s, it was still used as the knife blade for eye surgery because it was so sharp. So flint's almost that sharp, so just, yeah, bring some worms and good tyres. Oh, painter. Do you think we'll make it into the painting?
Oh, maybe.
Man, that'd be amazing.
That would. So we've just made a quick stop. We're here at Honey Street Cafe. Now, Honey Street is a little village. This is where we depart from the canal and we head up into the plains. We've just had lunch, but we got told by the chap down there, Andrew Taylor, gave us his card, beautiful painter. His business card's beautiful. He said, come in here because it's a beautiful coffee shop. So beautiful, beautiful, and more beautiful, I want to grab a cup of tea.
And possibly crop circles.
Crop circles, yeah, you mentioned crop circles. I haven't seen any.
Right, well, maybe we'll see some. Crop circles are mythical. Maybe they're made by aliens.
Yeah, maybe.
Or not. My granddad was a meteorologist, so effectively like a weatherman. And I remember he had this little, in meteorology magazine called Weather, I think it was called. And there was a whole article, this must have been like in the 90s, about how it was micro tornadoes that was causing it, and a kind of local meteorologist had done a bit of a study and noticed these minor winds. I remember like looking at it really excited and kind of vaguely getting excited about X-Files-y type stuff. And my granddad being like, no, don't be daft, it's just people. Maybe he was wrong. Maybe it is mini turbines and mini tornadoes, or maybe it is visitors from beyond.
Well, from 1590, right, was the oldest documented crop circle. I've actually just read that in there. Come look.
Okay, right.
So here you go, 1590. So far, oldest document referencing to a crop circle.
I'm
sure that's in Latin. I can't read Latin. Don't know. Look at that.
My Latin's not up to scratch either.
Then 1678, and then it just continues
Strange
all the
markings
way.
in the fields. Okay, now this is exciting. Milk Hill, this is not actually that far away.
That's literally just down there.
Yeah, exactly. And there is a moving ball of light near a crop circle recorded on film. Right, so there you go.
I reckon he had dirt on his sensor.
No, but this is 1990.
Exactly, yeah.
It's not dirt on his sensor. That's pre-digital. That's on
got
film.
Dirt on his lens that the light is
Recorded
reflecting
on film. No. Okay, it could be light shining off a balloon or something like that. But
look, this
I believe. This is a flat map.
Yep.
But this isn't really flat. So there is a problem with created maps, and it's called Euclidean space and non-Euclidean space. So when you make a map, you're actually, like the curve of the Earth isn't taken into account.
Oh,
there's
so
always
it could
this
be
challenge.
shorter or longer.
Boom. It's great.
Get it. Every day's a school day. We are heading to what I like to call a good playground for riding a mountain bike, a motorbike, all in your Jeep. Yeah. Salisbury Plains, I love it there.
Yeah, it's amazing. I think it's like Europe's largest military playground, which is wild, seeing as we're not a huge country. France is bigger, yet we've got more playground. And it's also possibly like the starting point of bigger civilization in the UK, which is wild. I mean, OK, there's other bits in Scotland that had all these incredible places where people had to stop working as little tribes and really invest and work together. And most likely, agriculture was then led to all these mysterious crop circles. Maybe we'll see one.
Hopefully. Anyway, talk about Stone Henge. We've got one massive climb, and then we're going to drop down into that part of the plains.
Great.
You ready for the climb?
Yes.
It's not very big.
Course.
It's not very big. It's not like
say that.
It's not like we're in the Alps.
OK, that's good.
All right, climb of the day is this one. It's a 1.2 kilometer climb. We're at a 3% gradient. It'll get steeper.
It was a bit difficult having been in a workshop, service course, or the set, so it's good to try and find them on this fun hill. Yeah, I'll let you know when I get to the top.
Made it to the top. This is the top. It's downhill all the way here to the hotel. Actually, there's one more hill right in front of us. That's about it. Salisbury Plains. Woo! red flags. They're actually training over there. But we're heading over there. Because over there is Stone Henge. Awesome. But over there, those big white buildings, over there, is where the hotel is. Woo-hoo! Well, we're gonna go that way first, over that, Stone Henge, back in to the hotel. There.
Perfect. I may make it. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, we got a tailwind. Right, let's go. Owen,
Yeah?
there it is.
What? Oh, wow!
Neolithic, whatchamacallit rocks, Stonehenge.
Stone circle.
Look
Gee.
at that.
It's a lot bigger than Spinal Taps, isn't it? That's
It definitely
really impressive.
is. So there's some history there, isn't there?
There's a lot of history, yeah. This whole site is full of Neolithic, so these new Stone Age people's sort of like structures. We don't know what they're all for, but
There's loads of them. And what's incredible about Stone Henge is, well, there's Woodhenge, which is older, up the road again, so this huge structure in a circle, so circles are important. But with Stonehenge, they got stones from miles away. So some of the stones, as we kind of mentioned on the way in, are from Marlborough, which again, it's sort of close. It's in the neck of the woods. Well, yeah, the bigger columns are from Marlborough. Yeah, but that's a good distance. Yeah. But some of the top ones are actually from the Cresselles in West Wales, which is a long way away. That is a hell of a long way. Yeah, I'm sort of complaining about I've got too much food.
I like your knowledge. Your knowledge is incredible. Anyway, cracking on. What better way to stop off for the night in a Holiday Inn, Salisbury, Stonehenge. Nice. We done?
yeah, I'm cooked.
Day 2, and the sun is out. Woohoo! Woo! What an incredible time we had at the hotel.
Oh, it's wild.
We had 9 hours sleep. You?
Oh, almost 9 hours, yeah. Yeah, very nice, very relaxing. Yeah, just sleep really, that was it.
Yeah. Anyway, we're on our way to Salisbury. It's a city. They got a massive cathedral there.
Inspiringly huge.
So we'll talk about the history about that when we get there. Anyway, more country lanes.
It's 404 feet, 123 metres.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been the tallest in the UK since 1549. So it
Wow.
is a tall spire.
And I have a timeless piece of information for you as well.
I like that, yeah.
So inside there is one of the oldest working clocks.
Wow.
In there. One of the oldest in the world.
That is,
World.
That's worth taking time to just sort of,
Reminisce.
yeah,
And you know, taking this.
taking the time.
Mm.
There is an Italian proverb, which is quite a fun one, where it's man measures time and then time measures man. Good one to ponder.
By his wrinkles.
Didn't think of that.
No,
That's a good point.
Lovely. Day 2 will take us through more pastoral landscapes of thatched villages, crop fields, and wildflowered hedgerows. for the most part along gentle country lanes. There are still a couple of gravel and off-road sections, historical sites coming from the Salisbury Cathedral.
What's just happened there, Owen?
I've just had a gift from heaven. Just a fantastic gift. Thank you, Creator Nick. You've saved almost my life, but definitely my derriere. This is chamois cream, which if you've been in the saddle for quite a while and haven't been in the saddle for quite a while, you probably need. It's very good. It's like MIPS, but for your bum. Much approved. We'll probably cut to me applying it because it's maybe too much for sheltered, fragile minds.
To put my hand in Owen's chamois cream pot.
Is that what you've got in your drink there?
That's what that is. That's disgusting, Mr. Samson. Oh, affogato, shot of coffee, a dollop of ice cream, vanilla. Oh,
How you going there?
yeah.
Minty fresh?
Bit chilly down there now.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's cooling.
Never done that before.
Okay, well,
It's a bit weird. I feel.
Pride of first.
I feel somewhat used. Should we crack on? Literally.
Should do, yeah.
Next stop, Windhill Bike Cafe, which we're not going to ride the bike park,
No.
but we can have a cup of tea there. Ha! Dead bird.
Spot of sunbathing.
Yeah, a bit of a power nap. Give me an hour, I'll be back. It'll be fine.
Where are we? Bloody miles away. Joking. I'm joking. Oh, okay, we're not far from Warminster.
Excellent.
Warminster, 75.
75. What?
6 miles
Yes.
to cups of tea,
Or a nap.
but the cup of tea is at the top of a climb. And it's amber.
Amber. What does that mean?
Medium difficult.
Right.
But it's not very tall, it's not very high at
Okay.
all. One last descent and then one ascent, but we're going down to Avon Cliff, where the trip shall end. Woo! Nailed it. That was a big day out. 8.5 hours.
Yeah, 8.5 hours
8.5
on the
hours.
dot. 1,000 metres of climbing.
You know, I said it was going to be less than 5. It's 87
Yeah.
kilometers. 1,024 meters of climbing.
I got 1,056.
Wow,
I got an extra 25 somewhere.
Wow, you crazy.
That's why my legs are screwed. The extra 25. That's what
Exactly.
screwed me over.
Save the ride.
Yeah,
Let's go
definitely.
to this beautiful pub.
Yes.
7 stars. Have a pint. Have some chips or a beverage of your sort.
Yeah.
This is how we finish our rides.
Yeah.
We'll see
This
you
is
later.
good. Oh, magic! My ass.
What a good way to get to know you. Hey?
It's just amazing.
So good.
It's wicked.
A man wealth of knowledge and history.
Just
I want to see more of him.
that can happen.
It's gonna.
Oh yeah. Gonna get a training plan.
Like I said, if you want to see more of Owen, head over to GMBN Tech.
Yeah, I talk about bikes quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
Ride them a bit less, but that'll change. There'll be more riding, promise.
Yeah.